an encounter in July. Tri-Diver actually did a quick recreation or rendition of it where he analyzes the video, and I kind of tried to play with my tools that I had to make it clear. It is 1080p, it is 50 frames per second. It is a little blurry at the distance, but we know what it is. We know it's 100% Sasquatch. There was just, bears don't act this way. You can see by the way it walks. Basically what I was doing is I was setting up a game camera in this location, and I had set my 4K camera down against this tree, as you'll see. I walk backwards a few feet, set up a game camera. While I'm doing that, I actually visually see one off to my right. Unknown to me, I'm capturing the subjects in the background. So I tried to zoom it in, and I can walk you through things here. There's a few, there's actually a few Sasquatch in this photo, or in this video, and what I'll try to do is I'll try to break it down for you the best as I can from what I've kind of observed. So let's go ahead and get this started.
My backpack off and set you down for a second.
I did blur out the tops and bottoms, helps focus your eye a little bit better. This will focus in out.
Guys, because I'm by myself, losing daylight. I don't really want to be. Alright, there we go. I can definitely tell you I'm being watched right now, because I have that feeling. Just give me a second here, guys. I'm going to set up this trail cam. I'm going to leave you right there with my backpack, and I'll have it here.
Alright, so it focused in out here. If you watch over here, you'll see a subject on the ground, I believe, right there, and it's walking or moves its arm. Did you see that arm move? That's not a bear. That was an arm. I'll even bring that back for you just a second. Did you see that? Boop, boop, boop. That's an arm movement. Up, down, up, down. So let me just go here, watching over here, quick arm movement down, and you'll end up watching it move off, and this area here will turn clear, like you can see. You'll watch it move away, steps away. See how you can see through there now? Over here we were catching them peeking also. I think there's 3 subjects in this. And then over here is the main one. You'll see like the arm move. I'll show you here. It's an arm right there. I don't know what he's doing. See how long that arm is? How big that is? Get ready. And there he is, guys. Let's watch that again. Slowly backwards. Up and rocket forwards. Here he comes. See that reddish? See how big he is from the floor to stand up. And I'm trying to go super slow as I can here. Now go back again, and you can see that arm. Look how long his arm is to grab that tree and pull himself up. It's unreal. I'll rock that a little bit for you. Look how big his body is from going from that all fours to that standing position that he uses his arm to get up. Alright, that is amazing footage. I wish it wasn't just that far. You know, you're talking maybe 70 yards here, 60 yards. The camera wasn't zoomed in, but it was luckily stable, leaning against the tree. But you're seeing that with his arm go up to grab the tree. Toward the end of the video, he will leave and walk away, and you can see him over here. I come back toward the camera now. Get ready, he takes off, guys. There he goes. Watch here. Did you see it? Okay, let's go back. See how fast he did that. Watch this. Now he turns away. That's him rolling away. See how smooth that motion is? Now watch to the right side of the screen. We're going to watch right here. Rolling it back. Oh, there he is. See that? He made it from there to there that fast, guys. There he is. There he goes. I don't even think any human could do that. That is unreal. Unless I'm mistaken and I'm just noticing something. There's two. There's the one you see right there in the middle of the screen turning, and there's one behind that tree that goes down. So he's leaving right there, and it looks like a second one dips from behind that tree. You see that? It could be one subject running right across, but that's super fast. And it looks like that one comes from behind the tree. So there may have been two of them watching me right there, which you really can't tell, but I'm going to let it play through. Let's go from right there while he's still standing here. And there he went. So that's some amazing footage, guys. We got lucky. We captured that. We had no idea what we were catching until a friend, his name is Brian, he actually caught some movement in this footage, and he was the one that told us about it. So I kind of wanted to clear it up. With the software I use, it works. So now what I'm going to do is actually, let's see, let me see if I can find it. And then here's this. Sorry, guys. Here is. Nope, I want this one. And we'll go to this one, and we'll open up this one. I just used some filters here, and I wanted you to see the movement a little better. Movement will be right back in here, and you'll see him when he goes to get up. You'll see his body. There he is. Did you see that? He gets up. Watch right in here. Whoop, there he is. And he's standing right there. And then he'll turn and take off. At this time I was observing one off to my right. I had explained that I didn't mean any harm, and now he'll run. They flee away. There he goes. Let's bring that back just a little bit. There he goes. So I hope you like that footage, guys. I try to tell people, you know, keep in mind they like to stay low to the ground. As you can see, they were low to the ground. That's how you hide your massive body. Sit at the base of trees. That's how they make their structures. That's what we believe they were doing, is because we found some new structures over there that they were sitting there making them. It was very interesting. It wasn't a person. We knew nobody was in the area. It's clearly not a bear. And you know, it's prompted us to change a lot of our research. And the reason I do it this way is I don't want anybody saying that I'm hiding anything. So that is why I'm showing you in the edit phase, kinda just a little bit of everything, going back and forth between videos, screen recording it, showing it straightforward. We give it to you raw. I don't like to edit too much, and people say, well, why? You know, I said, well, because people will get upset if you edit, and people will get upset if you don't edit. So I'd rather give it to you raw, give you the truth, show you that it's not easy. This is not extravagant. This is not elegant. You're out there. You're busting your ass in a sense. You know, it's hot. You're carrying your gear and so on and so forth. It's not easy. That is why people really get upset when people throw that word, it's a hoax. Because to do something like that, to even hoax something like that, would take a lot. And the only way that this would be fake is if somebody was hoaxing me. But for what? I mean, how would they know I was going to even be in this area that day? Or that time? So the chances of it being any type of hoax is slim to none, and we know it's not a bear. You can clearly see the limb proportions on it. Definitely hominid. So we know, we understand from our research that this is Sasquatch, Bigfoot, 100%. I wish it was clearer. I wish you guys could get a better glimpse of it, you know. But we're fortunate to actually be able to capture what we did. So I'll run it through one more time, let it play so you guys can actually take a look at it. Let me know what you think of the footage. There you go.
And set you down for a second.
I used my software just to zoom it in so it was stable. I did it slow.
I gotta keep my eyes open, guys, because I'm by myself. Losing daylight.
And there is one part that I always tell people, go with your gut. And I had that feeling I was being watched 100% that day. It's that feeling, you guys have had it when you're in the woods or somebody's watching you, you know. Well, it's usually them. I'm going to tell you that. The problem is they're just outside of range. Usually they're watching you. And that's how they know where the game cams are, guys. They're always out there. There's more than people think. You know, I think the national consensus is somewhere like 5,000 of them for the United States. And I try to tell people or explain to people that there's something like 3,007 counties in the United States. And then if you were to add like Canada and everywhere else, it's a lot more. But if you just took like the 3,000, let's say, and you said, well, okay, 3,000 counties, and there's only 10 Bigfoot per county, just only 10. Look at your total. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's like 30,000 right there. And I believe it's more along the lines of 50 to 100,000 worldwide, at least. I mean, in this footage alone, you're seeing 2 or 3. So to have 2 or 3 in a little, you know, not a little area, but it's a 12,000 acre research area that I'm in. But to be able to see, you know, 2 or 3 on camera right there in this, you know, 3 acres right now, I mean, the rest of the county, who knows? It's so vast, who really knows? So there could be upwards of, 40 per county, 50, 60. You just don't know. But I'm more along the lines of saying there's at least 20 per county, which gives you a population of 50,000. But then you have so much area that is, you have millions of square miles in the Pacific Northwest that's totally uninhabited. Canada, Alaska. So we really don't know that there could be huge populations. I'll get back to the soda play.
I can definitely tell you I'm being watched right now because I have that feeling.
Pay attention to that feeling, please. If you're researching, if you're looking for Bigfoot and you're in the woods, pay attention to it. Go with your gut.
Just give me a second here, guys. I'm going to set up this trail cam. I'm going to leave you right there with my backpack and all the other gear.
Not to mention, our research has been validating a lot of claims that people have made over the years. How they make these structures and how they use trees. We shared a few other videos where we found them in trees and moving across. It's amazing. This is validating our claims that they use the ground more. They stay, it's more military style, like they stay low to the ground. To hide themselves. Why he stood up in this photo or in this video, I do not know, but he was definitely interested in me. You could see by the size of him that I'm going to guess he's around 8 feet. If they wanted to harm me or kill me, they would have done it right there. But yet, at the end of the video, you notice when I start to walk back toward the camera, you hear the leaves crunching, and he sees me coming toward him. He turns and he's gone. So they're either really trying to stay elusive or something. I don't say they're scared of man, but they just, they want to stay away from us. There it is with the arm. Almost wonder if it's sign language to talk to others, because then he moves on. They're obviously watching me. They've been watching me. They knew I was in the woods before I knew I was there. But it's very intriguing. And see how it moves right off, and then there's like the other one that ends up coming out over here. You'll see that long arm, which is amazingly long, which validates claims of many people, how they have these long arms. My own visual sightings, verify that. And see, once I say that, I say I can see one right now. I'm watching one off to my right, and I'm wondering if this one thinks that I'm talking about him or her, but it looks like a him to me. And because right after that is kind of when he stands up. See that arm? I don't know what he's doing. Testing me to see if I can see it? Or talking to another one? Or protecting babies? Juveniles? I don't know. But he's going nuts with that arm. Up and down, and then he'll just stand right up. Boom. That looks creepy and ominous, and it really does. And you could see how wide he is, shoulder to shoulder, guys. I mean, we're going to go back there and do some recreation. And I did say I was scared. I don't mean any harm at all. There he goes. And what I did is I tried to pan over there and get that one on camera, but I wasn't able to. But luckily we caught these ones on camera, which was amazing. So guys, like, sub, share. We hope you liked it. You know, we try. We're out there. We're doing the real thing. And they say, you know, a lot of real researchers, they're not the ones sharing online. Well, we're trying to change that. We're really researching here. We like to share. We want the world to see. And this is one of the best ways